Let me cross the ocean to your land. Settle down upon the sea. Lie beneath the trees. Don't wanna miss our second chance. Let me cross the ocean blue.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. In this video we are going to be doing our classic Christmas makeup look with a nice bright red lip, and with this I'm going to be using majority of the Morphe Brushes Holiday Collection. I just recently got it yesterday, even though it's been out for about a month. I believe it's been out since before Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if it's like about a month, but I think it's about a month. But anyways, this collection has been out and I just received it in PR, and I was kind of disappointed because I received it so late, but I'm still thankful and happy that I received it nonetheless. So we are going to be using the brushes and also the palettes and the highlighters, hence why my face is already done. I know it's kind of weird having my like brows and base done. I don't have like my bronzer or highlighter or blush or anything like that on. It's kind of weird, but nonetheless, I just have a little bit of setting powder underneath of the eyes just to catch any fallout, because kind of uncomfortable about fallout type of thing. Like that's why I never do my base before my eyes. I always do my eyes before my base. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So if that is something that you're interested in, then please keep on watching. So as I mentioned, this collection, it was a pretty big one. It consisted of 2 eyeshadow palettes. This first one is the 15T, and this one was the one that I personally wanted to buy when I realized that I hadn't received PR yet for this. I was like, oh, I want that palette because of the lime green, like the greens on the bottom. I was like, oh my gosh. However, I want to mention to you guys, if you have the 35M, the 35M is the one that has all of the greens. This palette isn't necessary to buy. The reason I like these palettes as opposed to the 35 palettes is because there's 15 shadows. So it's pretty small, compact. It has a large mirror on the front. It makes it easy and convenient for traveling. And with this palette, you get a couple of warm reddish, orangish, brown colors, and then you get a couple of browns, a purple, a couple of coppery shades, and then you get some greens also. This one and that one is like, oh my gosh, I have to do a look with that. Like, it's just so pretty. But this is definitely like a miniature version of the 35M. So if you already have the 35M, the 15T is kind of redundant. It's not necessary. But if you don't have the 35M, you don't want to pay $35 because you're not going to use all the shades or whatever it may be, then the 15T is a great substitute. I think these palettes are worth like 15 or 17 bucks. I'm not sure off the top of my head 100%, but definitely a better option. And then there is the 15S, which is the social butterfly one, and this one was gorgeous as well. This one, when I saw this one, the first thing that came to my mind was this quad right here of the pinks and the purple. This is like a really, really, really like bright purple. This is a hot pink, and then you get more of like a berrier pink, and then a like really shimmery bright pink as well. And this one is more of the 35V, so you get more of the purple tones, more of the green tones. You get these two like teals, which are so pretty. I'm not sure if this one's a duochrome like in the 35V, but you get the purples, and then you get a matte black, and then a couple of like, this is like a champagne shade that's a pink, shimmery pink, purple, like a berry wine color. So you get, like I said, like a miniature version of the 35V. So if you've been wanting the 35V, although I don't think these are duochrome, the 35V was only sold at Ulta and Ulta online, and that one was more of a duochrome type of palette, which is really cool. I really loved that they did that for a palette. I thought that was really cool. But this one's a smaller miniature version. It's got some pops of color and also like a little bit of neutrals up here to change up the look. This palette would be something that I would use as like a secondary palette. So I would grab, you know, maybe like my favorite shadows and just use that with this palette, because there's not really many transition shades besides these two down here, which I think you could probably get away with, but it's definitely a really pretty palette. So that is the 15S and the 15M. And then there is a highlighter palette, which I'm actually quite excited to see how this highlighter palette works and is, because when I swatched them, they were kind of like, that's nice, you know. but I definitely want to see how they are on the face. This is, I think, a really cool palette to have if you're a makeup artist or like someone that likes different kind of highlighters. I'm not that girl. At least I'm not anymore. But they have like a purple, a duochrome purple, pink, a peachy pink, a light champagne, and then you get into like the gold and then a rose gold right here. So definitely a variety of color, a variety of highlighters, and they can be used as eyeshadows if you don't want to use them as highlighters. Okay guys, so then I got a brush set. This is the, oh my gosh, I forget the name of this brush set, but it's like, it was part of their holiday collection. Still available. I think there's like 35 of these or something, and I'm sure it's probably like 70 or 80 bucks. But this is like a complete set so far from what I can see. You get a like blush, powder, contour brush. You get a little like sweeper brush, something to kind of remove, like a tapered highlighting brush, a highlighter brush, at least for me, a blush brush. You get another little brush that could be used to contour, like a chiseled contour, or can be used to brush away powder, as I would probably use it. A smaller brush, more so for like bronzing or blush or just powdering. You get a larger brush that could be used for foundation, stippling on foundation, stippling on powder, and then a larger tapered brush to really kind of, you know, blend everything away. And then you get a bunch of the eyeshadow brushes. You get an angled eyeliner brush as well as the spoolie, which I thought was really cool. An eyeshadow brush. You get quite a few blending brushes. There's 3, 4, 5 blending brushes. And then you get a pencil brush, a smaller eyeshadow brush, a smaller pencil brush, and also a definer, like kind of inner corner highlighter brush. And then this one can be used to diffuse the crease, lower lash line, whatever it may be. But you get quite a few brushes that do quite a few things. And then I also received the bling brush set, which I loved. When I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Like, this makes me like regret that I didn't decide to go with the black and gold wedding colors because this is so pretty and just, oh my gosh, so pretty. And this one comes with another angled eyeliner brush and spoolie. It comes with a pencil brush, a blending brush, a large kind of sweeper powder brush, a angled blush brush, another blending brush, an eyeshadow brush, and like a contouring brush. And this brush set feels a lot more, I don't know, I like the bristles on this one more than this one. Maybe because I feel like this one's more synthetic and this one's actually like a hair. Like, this one feels a lot more luxurious, more premium, a lot better, in my personal opinion. So next we have 3 metallic glitter eyeshadows. This is in the shade Ignite, and I'm gonna do a look with this one tomorrow for my birthday. And then we have the shade Fuego, which is like a coppery, reddish kind of color. And then we have the shade Flare, which is something that I'm gonna use today for our holiday Christmas look. And then we got an eyeliner set as well. One eyeliner, this one is, it comes in like one, I think it's like $16 maybe. This one is like a glitter. It's called their City Lights liquid eyeliner. It has like a little bit of glitter chunks in it. And this one is their blackout matte liner. This one, they both have felt tips, and this one is really, really, really black. Like, I swatched it on my hand and it's still on my hand. It's like really, really, really black, and it dries down matte, which I was like, yes. Okay, finally, you guys, I received the 12-piece lip topper set. These are just kind of like shimmery, glittery glosses. I'm not really into those. Like, I swatched a couple on Snapchat or on Instagram last night, so if you want to see how a couple of them look, then go ahead and check that out. I will swatch one of them right now, but I'm just not into shimmery, glittery lips. I'm just not. And I would give some of these away, but I don't remember which ones I swatched and which ones I didn't, so you know, I don't got nothing. But you know, this is in the shade Jinx, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this over my lip gloss. And it's not really sticky either. I do like that about it, but This is something that, like, okay, so like the Desi Katy Over the Top and their other lip gloss kind of reminds me a lot of that. Like something that you would put over the top of a liquid lipstick to add a little shine and sparkle. Or for me personally, something like I would do like this, just like have in my purse, just to add a little pizzazz to it. But I definitely would have to have like a bare face like this, like a no makeup look, because I don't think that I would feel comfortable wearing this with eyeshadow and stuff. Just me. I know, I'm kind of boring, but you know. Also, the bling set came with this really cute pouch. Like, this is so cute. That's red, like a burgundy in the inside. So it comes with that, and I'm gonna put that in there. Actually, I'm just gonna put it back in my JH brush kit thing. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna start with the 15T, and I'm gonna take hashtag woke up like this, and I'm gonna put that into the crease, and I am going to be using the brush set, the like, oh my god, why can't I remember what this brush set was called? It's like their like starry brush set or something or another. And I'm just gonna put this into the crease. None of these brushes have names on them, so I do not know what the name is, but in my lid I just use the concealer that I use underneath of the eye, which is the ColourPop No Filter concealer in the shade Deep 42. So I'm just gonna put that in the crease. I really like this brush. It's nice and soft. I didn't think I'd like these brushes because when I first was like rubbing them, like getting a feel for them, I felt like they were a little too soft, you know? Like sometimes I like my brushes to have like a little rough edge to them. So like I usually like wash them so they can kind of like, I don't want to say like deform, but kind of like deform. But I didn't do that with this one today, so. This shade is actually pretty dark and kind of not what I usually go with, so don't know how I am gonna like this, but we shall see. Oh shit, I grabbed the wrong shade. Okay, so I said I was gonna go in with Woke Up Like This, and I ended up going in with Throwback, so that's why. It's not been a good morning. It really hasn't. It really hasn't. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of Woke Up Like This and try to go over the top. Okay. Okay, Lan. Get it together. Sister. Okay, now I'm gonna take OOTD and take this kind of like pointed brush and put that into the outer V and into the crease, and that's pretty much gonna be it before I apply this glitter shadow. Wow, that's dark. That's dark. It's really dark and really like cool tone. Cute so far. I don't think I'm going to bring the brown all the way in. I think I'm going to just stop it right there and then just start to buff it upwards. Yeah. Just like that. Oh yeah, we're going in today. Like, we're going in. Oh, my powder is crusting. Ew. Was looking crusty. Alright, so now I'm gonna use the topper. This is in the shade Flare once again, and it is really, really, really pretty, you guys. It does have like a doe foot applicator, but I'm going to use this eyeshadow brush and just like swipe off the end of it and kind of like pack this on. You know what this reminds me of, you guys? the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter Eyeshadows, and y'all remember how much I loved those. And if you don't, because you're new, I loved those. Like, that was my jam. And a lot of you guys were saying, like, you know, it's not something I can really buy because it's expensive and all of that. So if that was you, then this is definitely a option, and a cheaper option. I'm not sure how much the set is, but I'm sure it's like 12, anywhere between, like, I don't want to say 12, maybe like $15 to $25, which, if you remember, those Stila ones were about $25 a pop, like, for a single. So it's definitely a bang for your buck if you want to get glitter eyeshadows. And I definitely would suggest getting the glitter eyeshadows if you're gonna get anything, because it's glitter eyeshadows and they're pretty darn cute. And all the holidays are coming up, and you want to walk into your family's house and be like, I'm here, you know. Oh, don't do that though. Let this dry, because you don't want it to be creasy. Definitely, like, I would keep my head tilted back after I keep applying it, because I feel like I need more. But I definitely let this dry down before looking around and moving and stuff like that. Because it's sticky. Pretty. Oh, it's just so pretty. Oh my gosh. And when I put on my lashes, this is going to be life. Should I wear this at my wedding? Maybe. I might have to do a look for my second bridal look. Doing this one. But, like, of course, lighter brown, because this brown is way too dark, I feel like, for my wedding. It would make it more, although it's like an evening wedding, it would make it more dramatic. And I think I want to go, like, softer. Oh my gosh. I just can't. I just can't. So pretty. Okay, you guys, so now we're gonna just start working on the face, because, oh my gosh, I'm definitely gonna have to spray the shit out of my face. Is this dry yet? Jesus. Because it is definitely crusty under here from that powder sitting on it the whole time, but I'm going to probably bronze up the skin with this one, or apply my Black Radiance contour palette. And okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I'm personally not a huge fan of light colored bristle brushes. Like, I would never ever ever buy like white or cream, or I don't know, I just like, especially for my complexion products, I like for them to be black. Mainly because it doesn't show like the powders or the like anything. I don't know, and I feel like when it's like this color, I feel like I need to wash them very 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 often, like more than I do now, because I don't like to see them looking dirty. Like with white bristles like this, it would be, oh shit, it would be more so like for me to have them for show as opposed to use. That is just me, I guess. And I need to go work out because I'm getting a double chin and this is not cute at all. Ugh, I'm getting that gobble neck. So to contour the nose, I guess I'm gonna use this brush right here. It's weird not using my Buff and Blend brush, because that brush gets me right. So for blush, I've been loving this Sigma blush palette. This is the color Mod Mauve, and I've been like obsessed with this color. Oh, okay, that was a lot. Ooh, that was a lot, but it's okay. It's gonna wear off, I hope. And then finally, before we move on and I go do my hair and stuff, I'm gonna highlight. And once again, this is the 8S Stellar Impact Highlighting Palette. And I don't know what shade I want to go with. Maybe let's start with Mirage. And I'm using this brush. I don't know how much I like Mirage. And these brushes definitely need to be washed because they are just too, I don't want to say like form-fitting, but too form-fitting. Like they just aren't spread out at all. Like it's not fluffy enough. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Meteor right here. It's a little more golden. See how I like that. Guess that's cute. I guess she's cute. So I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. My neighbors are arguing right now. It gets fucking annoying. So while they're arguing, I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair and pop on lashes. I'm not sure what lashes I'm gonna pop on, but I'll make sure to let you know once I get back onto the camera, and then we'll do our lips. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and just put the same brown on the lower lash line, just a little teensy bit. I didn't go all the way in, kind of like on the eye or on the top, because I didn't want it to be like too smoky. I wanted to keep it kind of light, kind of fresh, kind of funky, just a little. But I am gonna line my lips with this. This is a Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the shade 150 Brick Red, and I'm just gonna light a little bit of this excess off because I still have a little bit of that gloss on my lips. But we're gonna line our lips. Okay, so it definitely didn't look this red, like in person. But on the camera, it's showing up really red. But I just went ahead and filled it in because I'm not sure how this liquid lipstick that I'm gonna apply is going to be. So, yeah. But I am gonna clean up the outer edge really fast because we don't wanna look crusty, okay? We want our red lip to be like a red lip. Because, like with a red lip, and like any bright colored lips, I feel like it's kind of necessary for it to look exactly like look really crisp and clean. Because if not, it's gonna look tacky. Oops. Just a little bit of concealer. So honestly, you guys, if you wanted to stop right here, this would be perfectly fine because it's technically like a matte lipstick, technically, like in a liner form. So it's not too bad, but I'm gonna go over it with the Bobbi Brown Luxe Liquid Lip Velvet Matte in Starlit. I hope this is actually matte. I'm not sure. But this is what the applicator looks like. And not too much of a color difference from the lip liner, which I'm glad. But I'm kind of getting the feel that this is going to be more of a velvet than it is a matte. which now I'm kind of upset because I liked it matte. It's not overly liquidy, it's not overly creamy. It's like the perfect consistency for applying a lip product. It's not like glossy either. So I wonder if this will dry down. It's really pretty though, oh my gosh. I like this. It hasn't dried down yet, but I have been kind of going over it, so I'm gonna give it a few seconds. Fan it a little bit. What are we thinking with the earrings? I don't know how I like the earrings. They kind of give me festive vibes, but I'm not really a hoop girl. I don't know. Okay, so you guys, this liquid lipstick is definitely that girl. Like, that is... I actually really like this. Like, I was kind of like on the fence about their lipsticks because remember their Luxe lipsticks didn't dry down. It was more of like a satin and had like a little bit of sheen to it. But this one, this is my holiday red. Like, I might do another look with something a little bit deeper because this is definitely like that bright blue based red. It's not really, I wouldn't really say it's like the perfect Christmas red. I wouldn't say it's like a deep wine kind of color. It's definitely not that. But if you are a black woman that loves her red lipstick, this Bobbi Brown Liquid Luxe Liquid Lip in the shade Starlit is definitely a nice red that I think would work for anybody and would be the perfect holiday red. Like, honestly, like, it is so pretty. I keep looking at it. Like, when I was like, you know, fixing up my eyelash and just, you know, going over a little bit of bronzer, a little bit of highlighter, everything like that, I was looking in the viewfinder and I'm like, she definitely turned into that girl, because I was worried because it wasn't very liquidy. It wasn't very, it was just such a comfortable application. It wasn't like I didn't have to worry about it like dripping down or anything like that. Like, it was really comfortable, and I didn't think it was going to dry down to a matte. I thought it was going to stay that kind of like light sheen, kind of light shiny kind of consistency, but it surprised me. So she's definitely that girl. But that pretty much wraps it up, you guys. This is my first holiday makeup tutorial using the Morphe Holiday Collection. Let me know what some of your favorites were. Personally, if I were like, girl, this is what you need to get, I would personally like probably only recommend the lip top, or not the lip toppers, I'm sorry, these metallic eyeshadows, because you get 3 in one set for anywhere between like 15 to 25 bucks. Not too expensive, especially because the Stila ones are really expensive, and these are all really good colors for the holidays. You get like a Christmas green, you get like a red coppery color, and you get a nice shimmery metallic champagne kind of color. So, and they're all sparkly and they just add the perfect little touch, and they're just so pretty. So I would definitely go with these. And if you don't have the 35V or the 35M, both of the 15T and S palettes are really great as well. I personally, if I were to buy one, which I was going to buy one, I would have bought the 15T, I think it is, the Your True Selfie one. I would have bought this one. This was the one that I wanted, mainly because of the greens and the warmer colors, but I do understand that y'all like pinks and purples, and that's the 15S, the Social Butterfly one. That's probably all that I would probably recommend. Also, the eyeliner set. I thought the eyeliner set was really cool. Like I said, they're both still on the back of my hand after, you know, all of them are on the back of my hand besides my foundation and stuff from after washing my hands and everything like that. So they stay on. So the eyeliner set and the eye topper sets are both two that I would recommend. The brush sets, I'm not sure how much they range for, but if you don't have a brush set and you didn't get like the Jaclyn Hill one or the James Charles one, this one is another complete, like, there are some eye sets or some like sets that don't have everything, and that's one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to brush sets. But this one was one surprisingly that had everything that you needed and some, but I would definitely recommend washing the brushes first so they get a little bit of wear and tear, as opposed to just going in with them fresh, because they're kind of not my favorite fresh out of the pack. Like, I like them to be a little more rough and everything like that. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe before you go and turn on your post notifications so that way you're notified every single time I post a video. Make sure that you tap all notifications, because sometimes YouTube doesn't let you guys know when I post, but if you're a subscriber, you know that I post Monday through Friday. If I don't post Monday through Friday, I post Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And if I don't post Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. So thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Alexa, resume music.